time. She's played for about 8 years for Hard Candy in Melbourne. She's also done a bit of touring. I think she's, well, would you say a swimsuit model? I'm not sure, Bossy, but she's a bit of a model, as well as she's a bloody epic DJ. I think
she's
she worked.
Entertaining to watch, that's for sure.
She is. She dressed up as Batman on the mask DJ.
I got to ask her about those first 5 minutes. The opening of the set. She walked in like a homeboy, and you could just say she goes. She's like this, and then she just rips it off, and then off she goes. But she held herself back well.
Listen, she's here now. Let's bring her on. Shout out to you, XDREAM from Sydney.
Hi everyone.
Hey, how you going?
Hey, lovely. What's going on?
Nice, just kicking back, watching the footy.
How's that going for you?
Such a fun boy.
Was it 12 to 6 at the moment? Is it?
Yeah, Queensland. I actually go for Queensland, even though I live in Sydney. But, when I grew up in Canberra, I was Raiders were dominating, and half of the Raiders were playing for Queensland back when I was growing up. So I started going for them really young, and you can't change. So
no, you can't.
Yeah, right. I suppose you were very happy last week then.
Yeah, they got dominated. Hey, but we dominated first game, so that's all right.
No. Oh, sorry. I meant So this is game 3, is it?
Yeah.
Ah, right. Okay. So. Wow. Okay, it's been 2 weeks since then. Yeah. Okay. The goat went missing for a little bit, but I do remember.
I think they're playing every week at the moment.
Yeah, they are. They do it every week in a row. But
it used to be 2 weeks, I thought. But
okay. I think it was 2 weeks. Jake.
I swear it used to be, but now.
I was going to bet on Queensland, and it was like 11-1, and I'm spewing I didn't because they bloody slayed it, and I was like, God damn it.
100 on.
I'm totally not up to terms
$10.
with the New South Wales and Queensland ball game. Is it called footy or
rugby league, dude?
Rugby league. Okay.
Fuck these Melbourneites.
So how have you been, Jamie? How's the Masked
life?
DJ? Yeah, well, we'll start with the Masked DJ. I think you put on a great show. Whoa.
Thank you. It was so much fun.
Yes. The start was very entertaining. Your homeboy. Were you trying to be a boy or?
I was trying to look like a boy, so no one would guess who I was. Big hoodie and my mask, and then I was trying not to dance because usually I'd be and just feeling the music, but I was just
You totally look like a girl trying to be a boy. That's for sure.
Trying to look like a random dude and not someone that's just so intense with the music like I am. So yeah, it was really hard. And then when I watched back, it looked like I couldn't see because of the mask I was wearing. It just looked like I was going, and I couldn't see either. So I knew I couldn't wear it for long anyway. But yeah.
Did you have fun with it? Yeah, you look like you're having fun.
I hope that people were guessing wrong because I didn't get to see.
No one knew at the start.
Yeah.
No one knew at the start. It was yeah, well,
that was the plan, wasn't it?
That was the plan. After that, I think about 5 or 10 minutes into it, it was a bit of a giveaway, but
yeah. There was no. Do you know how hot that thing? I couldn't see. It was hot. I was just like, yeah. No,
I do know. I actually went the whole set wearing my mask, and yeah.
What?
Wow.
I dance pretty hard. Do you dance hard?
Not like you, no. But I actually cut a hole. I'll cut a hole where the mouth was so I could breathe a bit.
And Jay, you said you held back from the dancing as well.
Yeah, I do. It's a bit different when I'm on stage seeing people's energy compared to just here in my tiny little lounge room.
It's hard. It's a lot harder.
I might bump the table here, and so I just had to dance in my little space, all weird and shit.
Yeah, was that your first stream you done? Was it or?
No, I've done heaps.
So you've done heaps of streams.
Streaming for years, even because me and playing at DEF CON, I'd stream my sets from there and stuff. I've been streaming way before COVID.
So what platform was that? That was your first Twitch one, was it? Or
Oh, that was the first Twitch one I've ever done.
So how did you do the others?
The other was just Facebook Live, and before all the rules came
cool.
in, and before all of that shit. So it was easy then. Like it didn't matter.
Yes.
And yeah, God, it was fun. Just being able to like not have to set up too much crazy shit, but be able to share the people that couldn't come to DEF CON and stuff to be able to just go live and they could watch it from wherever they were. Like,
did you always have people there in the room with you while you were doing those streams though, like in the beginning before COVID?
Oh, it's just when I did like my home one.
Yeah.
No. My DEF CON ones were like actually at DEF CON and stuff. But my live streams during COVID, that was just me like, but I had my phone on. So I was doing it from my phone so I could see. And because I was just pumping it so loud so the sound was good, and then just like reading comments and trying to like, so it kind of felt like people were here because I was interacting with people from seeing what they were saying and stuff, because I don't have a mic and stuff. But but yeah, no one was here. It was just me getting loose by myself.
Loose. You haven't changed a bit. You're hilarious.
So New Year's Eve we have Trans Central coming up.
You.
And excited about that. That's a massive lineup.
It gets to another vinyl set, which I love. Vinyl has my
You
heart.
slayed that. I must admit, you slayed that vinyl set. I was well surprised. I was like, oh, she's playing a vinyl too. I didn't expect it, and you did so well. The tunes were brilliant. The tunes were brilliant, and so the mixing and everything you were on, I was like, oh god, she can still do it. Like,
there was quite a few.
It's been so long for myself. I don't know if I could have done it as well as yourself. So you, put on a good show. Yeah,
vinyl's definitely a lot different than.
Isn't it?
A lot different.
And I just have to be careful not to dance too hard, and like when I take stuff off, I'm just like.
See, if I played a vinyl set, I've forgotten about that until you just mentioned that, Jay.
I
was like,
please don't. Just be careful, don't dance while you're taking this off. Like,
I remember all that shit. I forgot about it until you just mentioned it.
And then you get some fluff, and you're like.
Oh, fluff on the needle. Some belly fluff, belly button fluff. What was I saying? Okay, so before pre that, what were you doing? You were doing your live shows and stuff like that. You visited Hard Candy, and tell us more about your sound as well.
So through the years or right now?
Pre-COVID, please.
Okay, so pre-COVID, playing at Massive almost every week. Massive sells out pretty much every week. You get 1,000, 2,000 people. It is wild. The lights, everything. Massive has grown so much, because I remember when it first started like 11 years ago, and there was like 5 Massive residents, like me, Steve, Yoshi, Sway, and Pulsar. Yeah. And then it just grew and grew and grew and grew and grew and grew and grew. And now it's like 11 years later, and it's
lived up to its name. It's lived up to its name.
Oh, hard. Like 11 years later, like every single weekend, it's either sellout or, 1,000, 2,000 people there. And now, there's 2 huge rooms, and there's like lots of back-to-back. So there's almost like 30, 40 DJs on like every lineup. And it's just wild. It feels like home, like, because I've been playing with the boys for so long. They like feel like my bros. And it's just home, and it's just so big now. Like the lights and the visuals and the smoke cannons, but like everything. It's 100% the best club in Australia, like no doubt.
Wow.
Wow, that's a big call. But
easy,
probably really. That's sick, Jay.
Weekly, like every single week, it's that good. Do you know what I mean?
So
like,
you get 2,000 people there every week?
Every week.
Really? And it's a
almost
nightclub?
Every week sells out. Almost every week there's an international. Like, it's wild.
So it's pretty much big bass every week.
Yeah, it sounds like Bass Station all over again. And see how they got their crew together, and Yoshi and Jay, and who else did you say? Yoshi and Pulsar, is it? Yeah, Pulsar.
Yeah,
I remember
Pulsar and Sway. Yosh doesn't play anymore.
Yep.
Sometimes on the reunion nights.
Yes.
But yeah, me, Sway, Pulsar, and Steve are still Like
Right.
the OGs,
The residents.
we're
Yeah.
still there.
The OGs, love it, love it.
And then
Shout out to you,
sometimes-
Jacko, if you're watching this. He will love it because he knows you very well, Jamie.
yeah.
Yeah,
And then, like,
yes.
sometimes Toby will play, sometimes Nick will play, sometimes Yoshi will play. But yeah, we're there like every week. Like it's still just home for us. You know what I mean?
That's
It's
great.
been so long,
Awesome.
but it's still.
So
just
when
as
were you doing
exciting
these
as the start.
when were you doing these 1,000, 2,000 bloody gigs? When was the last one? Was it January or was it
January, because I
Far
went
out.
to Bali in February.
Yes.
Luckily, I got a
Wow.
good overseas trip this year. And
Yep.
then I
Cutting
got
it
back,
fine.
and like I get sick a lot when I travel. I don't know, just after plane rides, it usually happens to me. So
Yeah.
I got sick, and then I had to quarantine and shit. Had to go get tests and blah blah blah. And then so I had to cancel on the gig I had for when I got back. So yeah, I haven't played since January.
Mm-hmm.
Hurts my heart.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
I have played a sit down event a couple of weeks ago.
Oh, how'd that
everyone's
go?
Yeah, it's good. You know, everyone's like sitting down.
You didn't have to sit down, did you? I hope not.
I would die if I had to sit down. Like literally, I don't even. I couldn't. Nah, I couldn't. But yeah, a few people were standing up and stuff, and luckily the dude wasn't there all the time. So I was like, you guys are never gonna get a gig here again. Like we're all standing up. This is fucking loose. Like but it was okay. And there's still been more. But yeah, the vibe's just not the same. Like I feed off, like dancing's my biggest passion in the world. Like I feed off people dancing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's a bit like.
So have you been in keeping in close contact with nightclub? Is it Massive? Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So is there any talk on when that's going to be like relaunching? or-
No, I'm dying to know. It's killing my soul. I know as soon as.
Come on, so give us some hot tips from
It's a
Stevie.
bit-
Let's
well,
go.
okay. So
Go.
Massive, like, you know, if there's only 500 people there, it looks like empty.
Of
Like
course.
it's
Yep.
big, you know, and
Wow.
So
I guess-
in terms of Melbourne clubs, how big is it? Like compare it.
Bigger than Chasers if it's doing 1 to 2,000. So Chasers does about 1 to 1,200
What was
people.
Billboards? I feel like it's bigger than Billboards because it's got
Wow.
the 2
Yep.
rooms. So the main room would be probably a little bit smaller than Billboard's room, but then we've got the second room which still has like 500
Okay.
or something.
Yeah, gotcha.
So it's yeah.
What about in terms of the Palace?
Oh, the Palace. Oh God, I was a kid.
Have you played there?
I got
Yeah,
to
really?
play there once.
Wow.
Through Jason, yeah, through Jace.
Yeah.
Midway. Yeah, cool. Yeah, I
I
remember
was
that.
like
Yeah.
a baby then.
Yes, you were. Yeah.
when that pallet, those
I
big
can,
bases.
I can
that
barely
was-
remember it. I remember.
You would have done the main room, yes, definitely. They wouldn't have put you on the.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. Cool.
It was wild. I've only got like kind of flashes of it because my
Just a
memory
big-
is shocking.
Just a big stage, drop off, and then the crowd. Yeah, very, sort of like
And the
billboard, but not.
balcony?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah,
I'm
there was a lot of things going on in that palace.
Mm. They
I
were.
was so
but they-
mad because like was it the week? I don't know if it was the week before or if it was like the next year that I went there or something. But then it was like Susie Quattro at the Palace, and I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah, that must have been like a year later. I'm like, I fucking played there. That's sick. Like Susie Quattro and she's
I
playing
think
there.
the
like,
Beatles played there back in the
Huh?
day. I'm pretty sure the Beatles played there.
yeah, it's really.
Mm,
That's amazing. That's
I'm
so
pretty
fucking
sure.
cool.
Don't hold me to it, but I'm pretty sure they did.
History.
Mm,
Mm.
Yeah, love it.
yeah.
So much
Cool.
fun. I wish I just had a bit more recollection of it, but yeah.
Well, when you
Or
do, when you,
photos at least. Why didn't I like take more photos? You know what I
I'm
mean?
exactly the same.
Did
And
you
when
ever
you
think
do,
that you're like, oh,
yes. Did you keep all your flyers? Because I bloody didn't. Or you know, I've had different
Oh, you
relationships and
haven't?
stuff.
Yeah, no, I've got boxes of
Do ya? Oh, that's
life and
sick.
shit. I've been like meaning to scrapbook forever. And during COVID, like the first 4 weeks, I was like just being a fat fuck, just drinking wine, eating burgers, and just doing nothing. And then I finally got this like, all right, I bought more vinyl, I bought new turntables, I bought a new
Nice.
mixer, and I'm like,
Yeah.
fuck it, he's on. I started mixing every week, and then I
Wow.
started doing live streams, and then I was like pumped, and I was like gonna start doing my scrapbooking and my blah blah blah. And then work called me, and they're like, oh, we're going back. I was like,
Really?
It was only 5 weeks. I only got 5 weeks off. I shouldn't
God.
complain, but still,
Yeah.
I was like, I just found my mojo to like start actually doing shit. Because you know how everyone, it was a bit of panic at first, so everyone just
Of
didn't.
course.
Everyone drank too much and ate too much or whatever. And then I just started to turn it around, and then fucking back to work it goes.
Yeah, and where are you working up there? Is it retail?
Yeah, so I manage a bikini store on Bondi Beach.
Oh.
Of course you do.
Mad vibe, chill. It's so good. I love it. My view is literally just the beach.
Yes.
Oh,
And, like,
terrible.
Where no one social distances. Yeah. Is that the one?
So you need to get onto your boss and say, I think you can bring in some customers by bringing your turntables into work.
And
Yeah,
I've
on
thought of
Bondi
it many a
Beach, like,
time.
come on.
Have ya?
Either scare them away or
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah.
I do get to play my own music at work, which is the best thing
Do
ever.
you?
Like,
That's pretty cool.
I don't play my stuff; it's a bit too hard. I just play more like
Okay.
trance and early dance and stuff. It's so much
Nice.
fun.
Yeah, it's a good vibe for those sort of places anyway, I find. You walk into a nice beachside surf shop or something and they're playing some cool music.
Yeah, it creates a vibe.
Yeah, definitely.
Like you walk in, you feel chill, you feel like you want a cocktail and you want to buy some sneakers. And I think I can be convincing, so
I'm sure you could. Oh, nice.
Excellent.
I'm just gonna have to
Hey, go for it. Wicked. Listen, I want to thank you for being on the Masked DJ. Oh, it's a phenomenal set. Yeah,
Thank
really
you.
good. Wicked after Mr. Fish. Yeah, what did you think
I
of
wish I
Fish?
got to see you set. I love him. He was
Did you see? Did you see what he was? What he
I
dressed up
seen
as?
like I seen like a short video. I think he might have posted after. I was like, yes, damn, I
It's
wish I
good.
had seen that. That is gold.
He had listen. He's got more balls than I will ever have
Wow,
to do that
he
sort of
was
shit.
crazy.
I'd never do that. Rocky
Did he
Horror
get
Show.
into character and like start moving.
Yes, he
differently
did.
and
Yeah,
Yeah, he done the full Rocky Horror Picture Show, and he talked like the Rocky Horror Picture Show. He was
Hey,
really good.
So Jamie, we were speaking. Nick and I were speaking beforehand, right? And we were talking about because I said to Nick, "What are you wearing?" Because I'm not gonna, make sure you don't do this. And so he's like, "Oh, I haven't really decided." So we're going through some tunes. I'm like, I was gonna play Thriller, Michael Jackson, and we were talking Mask, and I'm like, "All right, you're a big cat. Let's not just pick the same guy because I was to do Boris Brejcha, right?" So and then so then I said, "So what are you thinking of doing?" So his idea, he said to me on the phone, shout out to you, Nick. He's like, "I might try and confuse the audience, and I might like dress up as Jamielee before Jamielee." And I was like, "You funny bastard, isn't he a legend?"
Was he dressing like me? Did he think?
No. So that's no. He did the Rocky, so he went a different angle, but he was done it. No, you don't look like that, right? But his idea was to dress up as you before you played, so then people.
That would have been amazing. He should have.
Oh my god! Yeah, but he did the Rocky.
His
Horror,
his background was a bit of a giveaway though.
It's like
Yep.
a long wig and I don't know. He just a black dress or something. I don't know.
It was amazing.
That would have been so funny if he just like watched one or two of my videos and just started like just dancing like me.
He would have got a
That
black
would have been a
long
good
wig
bit.
and just oh my goodness, got his boobs out and whatever else he was wearing. Holy shit, it was funny as. Yeah.
Oh shit! Yeah, no, I only seen like a tiny bit of it, and I was like, "Damn, I wish I was able to watch it." But I had like just got back from home from work. I was like, "Okay, quickly get dressed, quickly have some drinks, quickly set this up, quickly," and then it was like on. So I didn't get to watch it. I was damn. I would have loved to.
I recorded all the sets and I went back and recorded yours. So what I did was I went back to Twitch because I missed it because my power went out, right? So I didn't get to play. So I went back and in the last week, because on Twitch you get to see it stays on there for 14 smoking. Really? Okay.
Just vaping. I was really.
I get told off all the time for it. Don't worry.
I was like, actually, now I remember you used to smoke once or twice a day. Yeah, cool, sorry. But
Not even a drink, but yeah.
so so I went back and watched all the sets and recorded. Like basically, I went to Twitch and I screen recorded them. So if the music got muted, then I wasn't able to do it. But I recorded. I got all yours. I got Nick's, and
I don't
I
think
forgot to save
none of
it.
yours got muted. I don't think.
Nah.
no,
Jamie
no, it
was
didn't.
all right.
So it's.
So I've got
I
yeah.
didn't
So
get
I've
to save
got
it. I was
that,
like,
and I was just going to post it the next couple of weeks and just keep on throwing out there to keep the Master DJ alive. And if
Yeah,
you need it,
man.
I would just upload it to you. And yeah, so
Yeah, do
got
it.
that and Nick's and stuff. So if you ever want to watch it, so yeah,
Yeah, I'd love to see it.
Yeah,
once.
Nick
He's-
is entertaining for sure. His whole way, he's on the mic, he's dancing,
coming
all-
up to the camera, doing all
Oh,
these sorts
yeah.
of little numbers, and
I'm surprised he didn't have the
it's
whipped
funny.
cream out like it was.
I love it.
Yeah,
I
next.
can imagine he just would have gotten into it like when you got that on, you just become like a different person.
Oh,
I
he
can,
did.
I can
He's
envision it.
yeah.
I never knew he did such a thing. Like I've known him for years DJing, and I
I've
was
been
like,
watching him for
oh my-
years, and I have never did not expect that.
But
Not
it
at all.
suited him so well that
wow.
was so awkward. But yes, he was really good at it.
Good. I love it. No,
Yeah.
I've seen some fun like, dress up fish stuff, but more like
Have you?
just like Easter and stuff, like not
He gets
like
into it by the sound of it. I didn't know
yeah.
that. Oh my goodness.
Sad.
That's mad. So, well, let's go talking about dress ups. You've got a number of things that you get dressed up in, and tell us why you do it, behind it, why you put so much energy into it. A lot of other DJs and female DJs don't do it; they just rock up and play. What do you like about it?
I thought like even just generally, if I'm going out, even if I'm not playing, like I like to. I don't know. I've always loved having like a bit of an edgy style and like a different look.
Yep.
It's not for any reason. It's because I like it. Like I like it, and I was trying to think before, like what has made me come to this style, like what has made, like why. And the only thing I can think of that represents it, that really kind of fits a bit more, is me being just a mad pro at Mortal Kombat. I literally think it's like the Mortal Kombat chicks and their outfits and their gloves and boots and like mad warrior dominating chicks that, like, I feel like that's kind of had a play on who I ended up being. I don't know. I've always loved like
it's definitely working for you. So keep doing it. Keep doing it.
If I wear like jeans and a t-shirt, I don't wear jeans and a t-shirt. Like, if I wore jeans and a t-shirt, I would feel like a phony. Like I do not, even just every day. If I'm going to shops, like I'm not wearing this, but like I'm definitely not wearing a fucking t-shirt, like, or just a normal tank, a white tank. Like, yeah, I don't know. I've just always liked like the edgy look. It's just me. Like I just
it is.
Here
Yeah,
we
that's
are,
part of your-
Damien. They're both sitting here in our black t-shirts. I'm starting to feel like I need to get something outside.
It's part of your
Emo
creativity,
crew.
though. It's part of your creativity, I think, Jay. That it extends past your music and
does.
also into
It's all part of the
expression of
entertainment.
yourself.
I think it's great. So have you got anything coming up? Besides New Year's Eve.
So yeah, New Year's Eve with Transcendental, obviously that's like a ticketed live stream event.
Have you recorded that already, or
No,
okay?
I need to, because I was for a little while, like the laws were getting relaxed, and I was like, maybe this might end up being like a real event, and I so I didn't do it then. And
Look how excited you get.
A real event.
So then, I haven't done it yet. I really need to get my shit together and go into the studio and get it done. So no, I haven't, but I really need to, because it's only like 6 weeks away now.
That's
like,
not long.
But,
So what studio? Sorry, okay, finish that question first. Sorry.
Besides that, the only other like next gig I have at the moment, like that I know of, is on the 1st, so January 1st. It's another sit-down event where I'm playing more hardstyle, like hardstyle and raw, so more on like the harder side. But,
and And raw. Can you explain that to us Melbourneites? Or and raw, hard style. So, all right, there's a thing called raw. Is there? Please educate us.
Yeah. Okay. Raw is
Harder than hard style.
Harder than hard style. So yeah, it's like it's instead of like the because some of the hard style still has like reverse bass and
yes,
it's got more thud and like more feel and more reverse bass and the kicks and stuff. Raw is just like.
Is that the hollow bass line?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
How's it go? How's it go?
How's it go? Yeah. Yeah, do it again. Is that what you sound like? Jesus Christ, that's hilarious.
I can't do it.
Was it?
But there's some really good raw, and then
is there?
Some of it's just noisy as fuck. Like I would not like to go to it like 12 hours of it. No, but some of it's fucking mad.
What
kick changes and
what beat per minute is it running at?
Is it 140, 140? The tempo.
What BPM is it?
160.
Wow.
Holy shit. Wow. So it's faster than hardstyle and it's
it's harder than happy hardcore.
155, 160.
Wow.
Some of it's sick and still has some good gated kicks and stuff, and then it'll like change because it changes so much. So the really good raw DJs will have so much diversity within one track.
Nice.
And then there's some that's just like sounds the same the whole way through. So that's the stuff that I can't handle like a whole night over a whole set of. Like I love going a bit everywhere, you know what I mean? So
sure.
I love a bit of reverse and then like a gated kick and then like a tonking kick, which I'm not gonna make a impression of again. You know what I mean? Like I love a bit of everything. I love diversity. Yeah.
I think that's happening more and more in sets these days as well. Cause
hard.
Yeah,
really hard. Like I'm even playing some hardcore now, like in my sets, which I never thought I would, but like Angerfist and Mad Dog.
Holy shit, you're going that angle. Are you serious?
Their melodies are so it's like hard. It's basically just like hard trance, just a bit faster.
No, it's shitloads faster. Right.
I will show you.
No, I've got friends that they stream me from Skype over bloody in the Netherlands, and he's like, "Have you seen this Angus dude?" And I was like, "Holy dolly!" The melodies are wicked, right? But then
melodies are. And then some of it's just like fast reverse bass. It's still like
it is like that's 190 easy.
At the end of his sets, but most of it's like he kind of starts 160, 170.
And then wow. But it's huge over there. They love it. I thought
huge.
you
I thought I didn't. I was like, what is this fucking shit? Like a mask and shit. You know what I mean? And then I seen him for the first time at EDC in Vegas in 2017, and I was like, yes! And I was like, this dude's it's basically just for hard reverse bass with huge big melodies. I was like, why the fuck didn't anybody tell me how good this was? I thought it was just going to be some crazy shit. It was like amazing. Like
wow. So it must be better in live in person, like when you're there.
It's so good. Like any gym session I do, which isn't very often, but when I do, like if I'm on a treadmill, it's to Angerfist and Mad Dog, like because their melodies and it's a perfect running tempo, and the melodies get me, and it's so good. Like it's way better than I thought when I first experienced it. Yeah, it really changed.
So you're playing that now?
Only a couple of tracks, like I like to start like reverse bass, hard style. Chuck in like an old school classic or two, bit of euphoric and some raw, and then maybe end on like a hardcore one or two, and then sometimes go back to early bass, whatever I'm feeling and whatever the crowd vibe is, whatever. But I love playing a little bit of everything. Generally, it would be just like hard style with big melodies and like a lot of good reverse bass kicks. But then if I'm not playing too early and I get to be a bit creative, then I'll go a bit everywhere, which is really fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what was my question? So it's definitely, so you're not playing records with that kind of music, are you? It's all
no.
Yeah,
That's just like
that's all the new stuff.
The weekly gigs, like.
Yep.
Yeah, no, my records are my babies. I love it. They're all mostly just hard trance and early hard style.
Yeah.
So the early stuff, like the early Techno Boy and early Prophet, and
yes.
Chameleon Boy and Showtech and
Zany and whatever else. Yeah.
yes,
Yeah.
Donkey
Oh.
Rollers.
Oh yeah. They were all huge in Melbourne. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, that's like
That was pretty much. You just pretty much said the whole scene right there.
That's it.
That.
In our life.
Oh god.
That's all you need to know.
That's all you need to know. Listen, thank you very much for then playing a classic set for us, because I'm very into that. You know, there's a lot of hard trances in Melbourne and Bay Station days, so that was a perfect fit. And to get you, obviously, since you don't play that, you did, you know, went out on a whim for us, and I really appreciate that. And it was also on record, so that's nuts. So awesome.
Thank you
heaps.
I had a lot of comments.
I do play hard trance a bit, like,
Do you?
but I don't get to very often.
Mm-hmm.
Not at clubs or anything. Besides, Caleb used to run these rehab parties like just once or twice a year, and they were all just hard trance, and so good.
Sounds like you need to head back down to Melbourne every now and then, because they still love it down here.
Yeah, they love it. I think that's why I still play there every now and then.
Yeah.
So Steve and Massive and the whole franchise, they're all Pulsar and Yosh, they're all playing hardstyle now. Like, is that you and the crew? And
Yosh isn't really playing
yeah,
anymore.
playing anymore. Yep.
Like Sway, Steve. Steve's still doing a lot of other stuff too, like still doing some hard dance stuff and still doing some like UK stuff as well, which is mad. Sway and Pulsar are doing they still have their own sound, but it's definitely turned into hardstyle a bit, but they've still got their old sound that if you went to Daydreams 10 years ago and now, you'd still feel that connection. And I think that's like the same with me. Like if you see me play 10 years ago at Daydreams or wherever, and then now you would still be able to feel the passion and the same kind of vibe. Yeah. It's like, yes, music has progressed and changed a bit, but we've still kept our own sounds, which is so important. We haven't morphed into fucking someone else. We still have our own sounds, but within it. So
and I still, when I'm searching for tracks now, even you're still searching for that, that glimpse of something from 10 years ago. Just that little sound,
or that,
and you get those little tingles, and it's like,
or a good gated kick, where I'm just like, yes.
Look at you go, good gated kick. Yeah, Jesus, Jay, that's awesome. Well done. Listen, your career's been amazing. We'd like to get you back on the show to talk about more of your overseas stuff, and probably towards December or next year. So when things are lining up, and people want to know about you for sure. So it's been a pleasure to have you on the show. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Jamie.
Go Queensland.
What's the scores? Do we have an update?
It's off. It's off and on silent. It's in the other room. Otherwise, it'd be like.
Someone will give us an update.
We'll give an update. We'll give an updates. The viewers were giving us updates before, so.
But listen, I'll speak to you offline, Jay. We'll have another meeting and stuff. And listen, you've been amazing. Your career's been amazing, and since I've known you from day one, you've just skyrocketed forward. So, hats off to you. You've got a good crew with Massive, and I wish you all the best for 2021. That's where it's going to be at. So
it's coming.
Good luck with your studio. Where are you going to record your set for Transcendental?
So there's a warehouse in Sydney that we do. It's like proper big, like mad production.
Sounds like the Cube, right?
Warehouse.
Yep.
I'm can't really give out the address and stuff.
No, that's fine. No, but
it's a mad warehouse and stuff. It's,
do you receive the address in the mail like the day before?
Were there. So Massive was live streaming almost every week, and so I played there a few times, and they were trying to get everyone in. And so if you've seen the quality on those live streams, it will be like that.
Okay, beautiful.
18-6, Queensland in front.
Huh?
18-6, Queensland in front.
Oh,
boys.
Thanks for that, Ken.
Listen, we'll let you get back to the footy, and we'll speak to you soon. So much love from everybody that's watching to you. So cool. Thanks for getting on the Cane Bossy Show. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Ciao. Thanks, Jay. Bye. What a funny girl.
Wow.
And she's done a
Loves her
lot of
music.
amazing things, actually. Yeah, she loves the music.
Loves it.
Yeah, she's very passionate about, yeah, very expressive. You know, she's a creative, expressive.